10 deep and powerful spiritual things that happens to every first daughter. If you are first daughter, this video is for you. This is a call for awakening and preparation of destiny ahead before you. First daughters are not ordinary. They are the womb gates of their families, vessels of blessing, and carriers of generational destiny. From the moment they are born, their lives carry weight, responsibility, and supernatural significance. Today, we are revealing 10 deep and powerful spiritual truths about every first daughter, with scripture to guide, encourage, and awaken your destiny. Stay with me till the end, because number 10 will open your eyes to a level of spiritual power you never imagined. 1. She opens the gate of the womb. The first daughter is a divine gatekeeper of fruitfulness. Exodus 13:2 says, "Sanctify unto me all the firstborn. Whatsoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, it is mine." Spiritually, she represents the opening of the womb and the continuation of the family line. Her presence carries blessings and, if consecrated, becomes a channel for generational favor. This also means the first daughter is uniquely positioned to influence family destiny. She's a vessel through which heaven communicates blessings, and a target through which the enemy may attempt to block those blessings. Her life is a divine signpost. What she does spiritually impacts the family's FULNESS.2. She carries family responsibility early. Many first daughters mature faster than their age because God places a mantle of responsibility on them. Proverbs 31:27 says, "She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness." This reveals the natural tendency of first daughters to care, intercede, and nurture their families from an early age. Spiritually, this responsibility is a training ground for leadership. Though it may feel burdensome, it positions the first daughter to lead with wisdom, discernment, and empathy. Those who embrace this calling often become pillars of strength in both family and community. 3. She attracts generational battles. The enemy often attacks first daughters because of their spiritual significance. Just as Pharaoh sought to kill Israel's firstborn, Exodus 11:5, first daughters face battles designed to disrupt family destiny. These may appear as delays, emotional challenges, or spiritual oppression. However, Scripture promises victory over such attacks. Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." When a first daughter remains consecrated and prayerful, she becomes an unstoppable force for her family's blessing, breaking generational curses rather than carrying them. 4. She mirrors her mother's spiritual altar. The first daughter is spiritually linked to her mother's altar. Exodus 20:24 teaches, "An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings." If the mother's bloodline carries blessings or struggles, the first daughter often becomes the mirror through which these manifest. This means the first daughter has a divine responsibility to rise above inherited limitations and break cycles. Through prayer, consecration, and obedience, she can turn generational curses into blessings, becoming a vessel of renewal for her family. 5. She faces emotional warfare. First daughters carry deep emotional and relational battles. Proverbs 31:25 says, "Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come." Many first daughters face heartache, relational stress, or isolation, not by accident, but as part of spiritual warfare designed to weaken them. Yet, the same emotional depth equips them to intercede powerfully for others. Their empathy becomes a spiritual weapon, allowing them to pray, guide, and bless their families in ways few others can. Those who endure emerge spiritually refined and strong. 6. She becomes a natural intercessor. Miriam, the elder sister of Moses, exemplifies this truth. Exodus 2:4-8. First daughters often instinctively pray and intercede for their siblings, sometimes without even realizing it. They carry the spiritual mantle of prayer over their household. Spiritually, this calling makes them agents of heaven on earth. When they embrace intercession, they protect the family, influence destiny, and release blessings. Their prayers often determine the survival, success, and spiritual elevation of everyone around them. 7. She faces the spirit of delay. Delays in marriage, career, or recognition often target first daughters. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." While delays are real, they often serve as preparation, refinement, and spiritual fortification. Understanding this allows the first daughter to rise above frustration and trust God's timing. The enemy may attempt to block her progress, but divine patience and prayer align her steps with destiny. Those who persevere break through delay, unlocking blessings for generations. 8. She reflects family glory. The first daughter often becomes the mirror of her family's honor. Proverbs 31:30 says, "Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised." Through her actions, faith, and integrity, she reflects her family's spiritual and social reputation. This reflection carries both opportunity and responsibility. When she walks in godliness, the family's glory is magnified. When she falters, the family's name may suffer. Spiritually, she is a vessel whose presence enhances or diminishes family honor. 9. She holds generational multiplication. While sons carry the seed, daughters carry the womb. Psalm 127:3 says, "Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward." The first daughter is a prophetic channel through which blessings multiply, and family legacy is extended. She is positioned to influence not just her own life, but the generational line. Her obedience, prayer life, and purity determine how blessings flow to her siblings, descendants, and extended family. She is a multiplier of covenant promises. 10. She's destined for generational deliverance. Above all, the first daughter is called to be a deliverer. Judges 5:7 celebrates Deborah, who rose as a mother in Israel, delivering a nation through spiritual authority. First daughters are strategically positioned to break cycles, reverse generational curses, and release divine destiny. Spiritually, this is her ultimate calling, to rise above the battles, walk in prayer, embrace leadership, and release blessings across generations. She's a priestess of her household, a carrier of light, and a gatekeeper of covenant. Those who fulfill this calling have a legacy that echoes for generations. First daughters are extraordinary. They are vessels of blessing, warriors of destiny, and intercessors for generations. If you are a first daughter, know that every struggle, delay, or challenge has a spiritual purpose. Rise in prayer, embrace your calling, and step into the fullness of what God has destined for you. If this revelation blessed you, type "I am chosen" in the comments. Like, share, and follow for more deep spiritual insights. Your destiny and generational impact begin with you. Claim it now.